something, but I don't know what she's saying. And as soon as I get close enough, I hit her.
Last summer was a bummer. I ain't even get to ride around in a Hummer. Chillin' on the island looking for booty to plunder. Met a little shorty, got a number. We been chillin' since TMNT, where I got it out the gutter. Got away with words, it's my bread and my butter. Grandma passed on my birthday and that's word to my mother. And she just kicked me out the crib, man, we ain't been talking since.
I was in Walmart and I'm like, I should just do a little mini story time in the meantime because everything is closed. So the only place I really go is to Walmart. And I tried to film myself like kind of like vlog in Walmart, but you can't hear me through the mask. And every time I take my mask off, some security guard would dead just find me and be like, to put my mask back on. So that was a fail. So I'm gonna figure out a way of how I can start vlogging and doing other stuff instead of sitting in this chair, because this chair is not that comfortable. So I need to start doing other stuff. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna do my little story about how your girl was fighting in CUNY and how ghetto and distasteful that was of me, but I'm gonna talk about it. Ever since this quarantine happened, I've been growing some chin hairs and they're itchy. Anyway, so your girl was in York College. I went to York, the most ghettoest, unbecoming school in CUNY. I don't even think it's a college no more. Let's call it the 13th grade because, like, what is that school? Like, there's nothing good about that school. It was lit or whatever at times, but still ghetto. And yeah, I was ghetto. Please don't remind me I was ghetto. And I was on a dance team or whatever. You know, shout out to Red Shoes. Prima, shout out to you especially. You was the best president. I don't care what nobody say. Prima was the best president of Red Shoes, hands down. Anyways, yeah, and everybody wanted to be a part of Red Shoes. Like, we had a group chat and everybody wanted to be in that group chat. Like, people was really like, yo, put me on to the group chat, put me in the group chat. Like, no, we're talking about you, you can't be in the group chat. Anyway, so I remember these two girls, like, my spirit just couldn't take them. Like, I don't know what it was. I don't remember what it really was. My spirit just could not take these two girls. And I think it's because we all had strong personalities and we just never like, there was something about these girls that I just did not like and I could not put my finger on it. And with me, if I don't like you, like, you're gonna know, like, you're gonna feel it. Like, I'm like, my energy is like low-key, high-key strong. So if I don't like something about you, you're gonna know. You're gonna just feel it by my mood, like my body language, all that. So there's these two girls and it was always shade being thrown between her and her friend and me and my friend. Like, there was always just mad shade being thrown, and eventually you throw too much shade, eventually I'm gonna pick the tree up from the root and throw it. So I don't know how it got to this point, but there was so much drama on the team that they had to have a meeting with me in it, like by myself. Like, they had to cancel practice just to have a meeting with me to tell me like I'm doing too much. Like, there was too much drama and it was making people uncomfortable, making people want to quit the team. So they had to figure out if they wanted to kick me off the team or not. And I was so hurt. Like, I understood why they did it because I was really tweaking. Like, my brain was kind of fried back then. Like, I was really always in something. Like, I can't even hold them. Like, if I was them, I would have did the same thing. But I remember going to that meeting and my attitude was on 10 and I'm like, so y'all gonna kick me off for what? Like, knowing dang well would have hurt my feelings if they kicked me off the team, and I was just acting like I did not care. I remember telling my friend before I went to the meeting, like, whatever happens, happens. Like, I really don't care. Knowing dang well my feelings was hurt. But I went into the meeting with a nasty stank attitude, and I hate myself. I hate this time in my life because, like, there was no need for me to act like that all the time. Like, I just think I was going through a lot of stuff and I did not know how to verbalize it and I didn't know how to express it in a healthy way. So I projected my animosity and frustrations on other people a lot because I was always in something. So I know I was the problem most of the time. But anyway, so we had the meeting, and after the meeting, I didn't want to be at the school, so I just went home. So I went home and I took a nap. I get a phone call from my friend and she goes, "Yo, the girls is looking for you. The two girls. We're gonna call them light skin and dark skin because I'm not giving them no names. The story's too short for that. We gonna call them light skin and dark skin." She said, "Oh, they both looking for you and I think they wanna fight. They staticky, like they on a different type of time." And I'm like, bro, when I tell you I was sleeping, I was sleeping. All I said was to her, "Where they at?" She said, "They still at the school." I said, "On my way." That was it. I think I was just so like fed up. Like I just didn't, bro. I was like, I don't even care what happens more. They finna kick me off the dance team. Like I don't even care if I fight these girls no more. So I go up to the school. I drive back to the school, and bro, I parked my car. I know I parked my car so illegally because if anybody been to York College, you know there's no parking, and I was not paying for that parking pass. So I think I parked in the crosswalk, and I didn't care at the time because I'm a pooput, and that's just that. I'm a pooput sometimes. Sometimes I don't be thinking about what's gonna happen, like the consequences. So yeah, so I pull up to the school and I go to the PE building and I find my friend and I'm like, "Where's the girls at?" Because like I'm not gonna be doing this all day with them. Like not all day, like come on. And she was like, "Oh, they went back to the academic building, which is the main building." And she was like, "Yeah, they pressed me talking about they looking for you and they wanted to fight and well it is, rah rah rah." And I'm like, "Alright, but." So I'm walking back to the academic building and I'm walking by myself because I think my friend had basketball practice. Yeah, she had basketball practice, and I'm walking back there by myself, and everyone's asking me, "Where you going?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna look for them because they said they want to fight, right? So what's the problem?" It's nothing. Mind you, it's two girls that want to fight one me. So I don't know what I was thinking in my head. Like, I think I just had too much pride at the time because, mind you, I was 112 pounds compared to these girls that's probably like 150, 160. So I don't really know what I was thinking, but I knew I was hot and ready. Hot pockets. Like, that's how I felt, like a hot pocket. Ready. I was just ready for anything. And I walked across the street, and one of my friends off the basketball team, he picked me up. Literally picks me up off the floor and walks me back across the street and goes, "You're not fighting. You're not fighting these girls. No, you're not fighting. It's not worth it." And I'm telling him, "Yo, put me down because these girls, like, causing me mad problems. They always throwing shade. So I'm gonna go ask them what's the word." So I go across the street to the building, and some of my friends are following, like, in the back of me, but they're not like, they don't want no problems because I think they're kind of cool with these girls, but they're like, "All right, I also don't want nothing to happen to you." So they follow behind me. And as I'm walking to the atrium, which is like the main meetup place at the school, I see the girls and they're like with other people. And as I'm walking towards them, they're walking towards me. And my friend is trying to stop me, like, "Takia, don't do it. It's not worth it. You don't fight in school. You're in school. You can't do this in school." And I'm like, "Nah, I really don't care. Like, I'm tired. Like, how do these girls, bro?" I'm like, "Yo, what's the word? Like, what do y'all want? Like, what's up?" At this point, like, what do y'all want to do? And the dark skinned one, she goes, "You said you want to fight, right? You said you want to fight. You texted me, right? So let's go fight. Let's fight. Let's fight." And then her little light skinned friend came up to me talking about, "Son, you texted me, right? Saying you want to fight, right? So what's up?" This girl is pacing back and forth. She doing like little semicircle walks around me. First of all, she had other girls with her that I've never even seen before. Then the little light skinned one coming up to me, like she's standing this close to me, trying to press me, talking about some, "You said you want to fight, right? So let's go fight." Now, and let me tell you what's going on with my body right now. My armpits, they're getting hot. Like, I can feel the steam in my armpits. They're getting hot and clammy. My stomach is like in knots at this point because I am like, bro, they're doing this in front of everyone. And there's nothing I can do. In my mind, yo, I felt like I jumped out of my body and was looking at what was happening. In my mind, I'm like, yo, slap this girl right now. Nah, just slap her. Just slap her. Nah, you gotta slap her. In my head, that's what I'm saying. Slap her. And then another part of me is saying, don't get expelled. Your mom's not gonna like that. Don't get expelled from CUNY. You're not gonna go. You can't go to no other CUNY if you get expelled. And I'm like, nah, just one slap. That's it. That's it. That's all you need. Just hit her real hard that one time. Bro, like, I feel like I needed to use the bathroom. Like the adrenaline was rushing through my adrenal gland, all that. I hope that's where adrenaline comes from, right? I hope so. And I could not concentrate. All I kept thinking in my head was, just slap her. Just slap her. She's trying to embarrass you in front of everyone. Just do it. And I'm like, no, I can't. I can't. My mom's going to be so tight. How am I explaining that to my mom? I slapped this girl for no reason. My mom is very much Jamaican. And when I was growing up, there was no fighting for no reason. You got to fight for a reason. And if you do fight, you got to win. Or she's not going to let you go. Like, she's not going to let it go. So I'm like, dang, what am I going to do? And I'm like, before I even got the chance to really process what was going on, I said out of my mouth, I will really slap you. I said it just like that. I said, bro, I will really slap you. Just And then she was like, all right, so meet me down the block. Meet me down the her and her friend. Meet me down the block then, right? You tough, right? Let's go. Let's go fight. She was like, meet me at Pet Boys. Meet me at Pet Boys. I'm like, it's whatever. It's nothing to me. Like, you're tweaked. So, mind you, it's me by myself because my friend said that she's not fighting because we're in school, which is understandable. And I'm like, all right, so I'm going to fight by myself. 2 girls that I know for sure want to fight me. And then they brought their friends from that don't even go to the school that I've never even seen. I don't know what these people have in their bag, nothing. But everybody just seems to want to fight. And I'm the only person that's willing to fight out of my friends. So, they head down the block first. And my friends are trying to talk me out of it. And they're like, don't go down there. They're going to jump you. Don't go down there. Don't fight. I'm like, did you not hear me tell this girl I'm going to slap her in front of everybody? I have to go. Like, that's it. I have to go. I'm sorry. I have to go. Sorry. So they go down there first. Pet Boys is like a couple blocks away. But it's really cold. It's like December. Like, I think the middle or the beginning of December. So it was mad cold outside. Yo, why stuff always happen to me in the winter? Anyways, it's mad cold outside. And I only have on a hoodie. This is, anyone that gets into fights knows, don't wear no hoodie to no fight. Let me just tell you that. Don't wear a hoodie to a fight. And I knew I was not supposed to be wearing no hoodie trying to fight. But I just ran out the house and whatever I had on, I just went with. So what I did was I tied my hoodie mad tight so that if she did pull it over my head, like, I would be able to still see. See, I'm smart. I'm not that stupid. My brain is a little fried sometimes, but you know. I'm making progress as we go. So they go first, and then I tell my friends I have to go down there because I told this girl in front of everyone that I was going to slap her. Now, if I don't, what do people gonna think? Like, you know, I'm scared of her, and I'm not. So, against all advice that my friends are giving me, I go down there. And at first, no one followed me. None of my friends followed me. So I called my other friend. At the time, she was at work. And I'm like, yo, bro, sis says she want to fight. Are you going to pull up or not? All she said was, where you at? I'm on my way. And she was there. So then at this point, my other friends were like, all right, we're going to come because we don't want to see you get jumped. So we're not going to fight. We're going to just make sure nobody jump in. I'm like, I bet. So we all run down, like marching down Liberty. What is that? Liberty and Guy Brewer? Liberty and Guy Brewer. Like, we on a school trip. I'm in the front leading the pack. Everyone's like, we're not fighting. We just here to make sure no one jump you. Nobody jumping in. It's a fair, clean fight. So The girls is already there. I walk down the block and I see them, but I could see like they was there for it. I think they was there for like a couple minutes before we got there, so they was thinking like I wasn't gonna come. So I think the girl was like taking off her do-rag. One of the girls had a do-rag on, and I seen her taking it off, but when she see me, you could see her tighten that thing right back up, right through bed. Yeah, so we go down the block and I see her. She sees me. She's walking towards me. I'm walking towards her. Mind you, I'm leading the pack. All my friends is behind me. She's walking towards me. So I'm like, all right, I guess this is the girl I gotta fight right now. And I'm close enough to her to hear that she's saying something, but I don't know what she's saying. And as soon as I get close enough, I hit her. That's it. That's it. She was saying something to me, but I don't know. To this day, I don't know what this girl was saying. She probably was saying, yo, we don't gotta fight or whatever. I don't know. But she came to school ready to fight with a do-rag on her head. So I just hit her. Because one thing you're not gonna do is lay me out and everybody's watching. So I had to get the first hit.
That's my motto. Get the first hit. Because if they knock you out, bro, that's your fault. You should have never went there.
So yeah, I hit her first. And now we fighting. And we tussling. This girl, oh my God, I'm like, get off my head. I'm trying to get this girl off my hair. That's all she was pulling. She didn't hit me in the face. I didn't feel no body shots, nothing. I just felt my hair being pulled, and she's heavier than me. So I don't know if y'all been in a fight before, but if somebody's pulling your hair and your head is down, what you do is you lean towards them and not pull back, because then all my hair would be on the floor. So I'm pushing towards her so that she can fall backwards. And that's what happens. But because she's heavier than me, she flips me over and she gets up and she's just pulling my hair. At this point, it's like, all I feel is her pulling my hair, and then I felt her like throw me on the floor. At this point, I'm out of breath. Like, it's past 30 seconds. I only agreed to 30 seconds. I'm out of breath. I'm like, all right, I'm starting to regret this decision, because nah, this girl too heavy. I can't flip her back over. And then somebody breaks up the fight. I don't know. One of my friends break up the fight, and it was like, we broke it up because all she was doing is pulling your hair. Right. Okay, whatever. And then I was not done. I'm like, nah, I came all the way down here in the cold just for you to pull my hair? No. So she turns around. She turns her back to me and she's walking away, and she's like taking the do-rag off. And before she gets the do-rag off, I grab the bag and I wrap it around my hair, and I beat. Like, first of all, why are you turning around while I'm trying to, like, don't turn around in a fight. That's rule number 1. Always keep your eyes on the person that you're fighting. She never saw it coming. And I didn't care if I like hit her from the back. I didn't care because she pulled my hair the whole first round. I really did not care about fair fights, nothing. At this point, nothing's fair because you almost ripped my hair out of my head. And we're fighting again, but this time I get on top of her and she's on the floor, and she grabs my hair from the top. Bro, I'm like, yo, are you gonna hit me or grab my hair? And she's literally, while she's pulling my hair, she's talking to me. She said, I'm gonna let your hair go if you let me go. Because when I tell you, I gotta show y'all, like, when I tell you, I was really giving this girl bare body shots because I could not get her off my hair. And I'm like, bro, I'm about to go home bald. So I'm just giving her body shots, and she's telling me to stop. She's whispering, stop hitting me, you're gonna break my nail. She said, I'm not gonna hold you, you're breaking my nail. That's what she kept saying. She said, Takia, I'm not gonna hold you, you're breaking my nails, so stop hitting me. And I'm like, let go of my hair, let go of my hair. And she would not let go of my hair. And I don't know how we both stood up, but we managed to, I think we both lost, like, we were both out of breath at this point. And we both stood up, and she's holding onto my hair. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do what you're doing. So a little piece of her hair was hanging out of the do-rag, so I wrapped it around my hand, and I pulled it. And her neck is like, I'm like pulling her hair, and her neck is like this. And she's like, let go of my hair. She has like this long, soft, like Indian looking hair. And she's like, let go of my hair. And I'm like, no, let go of mine. I'm about to be bald. At this point, let go of my hair. So my hand is still on her hair, and her hand is on mine, but from the top. And then I see one of her friends coming towards me, and she grabs my hand and she's screaming in my face, let go of her hair. And I'm like, no, tell her to let go of my hair. And then, yo, out of nowhere, somebody grabs my hair from the back and oh my goodness. Somebody grabs my hair from the back, like I don't know what this girl, my hoodie, I don't know what it was that she grabbed, but she grabbed my hair or something, and my neck, I felt like she cracked my neck, and automatically my hands like just loosened up. I'm like, you got it? Nah, y'all got it. And I stepped all the way back. I let go of her hair, she let go of mine, and I stepped back, and I turned around like this, like,
you almost broke my neck.
You really almost broke my neck. And I'm like, she was dead holding onto my hair the whole fight, and no one did nothing. And then I'm like, you know what? This is why I don't need to be fighting. Especially I don't need to be fighting no girls heavier than me. And I just walked away in defeat. I'm like, nah, y'all got it. This girl almost broke my neck. Not fighting no more. First of all, I'm in the dirty street. I'm on Liberty and Guy Brewer, like the ghetto. Like, I didn't need to be there. At that moment, I knew, like, my mom would be so disappointed in me. Like, what am I doing here? I looked around, like, after the fight was over, I looked around like, is this what my life has come to? No, this can't be. Fighting is so ugly. Like, my pride got the best of me, and that's the only reason why I ended up in that fight. I should have just stayed home, or when I did walk into that building and she said she wanted to fight, I should have just went home after that. But no, I just had to, like, let this girl know I'm not scared of you. And that was my problem. I always thought I had a point to prove, and it didn't matter at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, after I fought, it didn't mean nothing. I still didn't like this girl after. Like, it didn't do nothing. It didn't help solve nothing. And then I'm like, while I'm fighting, my friend is fighting. My friend gets pepper sprayed, like real life pepper sprayed, to the point where they had to take her to the hospital because somebody scratched her eyeball. What is it called? The cornea? Somebody scratched it. So, like, I'm like, somebody could have really got hurt. For me, like, I was just tweaked. I was just doing stuff just because I was upset. And yeah, so I learned from that day. So you thought. I didn't learn from that day fighting is not the answer, because I fought again. But still, I should not be fighting. Like, it's ugly. It's distasteful. It's unbecoming of me. It's, so ugly. Fighting. I don't believe in fighting no more. And, like, I feel like if I do have to fight again, it's going to be because I absolutely have to defend myself. Like, there's no other way out. Like, first of all, there's credentials to fighting me at this point, because I'm not fighting none of y'all no more. First of all, if you want to fight me, you got to pay me to fight you. If you don't got bread, you got to race me and win. Like, if you can't race me, I'm not fighting you. And the last thing is, I'm not fighting nobody that's more than, 30 to 50 pounds heavier than me, because I don't bench, I don't lift weights. So me trying to pick you up and toss you, like, bro, I'm not doing that no more. I could have strained a muscle in my back or something. Like, no, I'm not doing it no more. So if you don't got none of the three, can't do none of the three, please don't hit me up talking about you want to fight, because it's not going to happen. You know who you're going to fight, though? The cops. I'm going to just call the police. Next person that said they want to fight, I'm calling the police. I'm not fighting nobody. Sorry. It's not worth it. Fighting is not worth it. It's gross. It's for the birds. And your girl can't fly. Feel me?